cool, huh? Was I cool in the camera?
Hell no.
You didn't tell me my fupa was showing or nothing.
I didn't.
No.
You recording right now?
Okay.
Oh, everybody. Y'all hear yourself great? Everybody feels good?
Yes.
Everything go to Chris.
Holy Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christos. Man, shit. All right, check this out. We're going to get right to it. Ah, my head hurts. Anyway. We are right back at you once again. Another episode of the Uncensored Podcast coming live and direct. I'm your host, Rob the Beast, a.k.a. mostly the toxic energy in the room. I'm joined today once again with my lovely wife, T. My brother-in-law, Joe Fetty Eddie.
Spaghetti.
Eddie Paschetti.
What's happening, y'all? What's happening?
So, you know, it's been a wild week. We done went to goddamn all kind of dumb shit. We done had fucking day after tomorrow temperatures and shit. It's been getting goddamn ice age. I done turned to Sid the Sloth in this motherfucker.
It's getting frigid. It was frigid in the morning.
Man, that shit was trash, nigga. It was cold in a bitch. Like, this shit exposed everything that was wrong with everything. If your battery wasn't all that good in your car, it let you know about it. If anything, you ain't having enough air in your tires, it let you know about it. I seen dude at the liquor store today, the nigga's house, he standing, nigga know how to change tires. He was standing like, fuck.
Damn.
And I'm like, I know how to do it, but I don't feel like stopping right now.
And it's cold.
Okay.
Nah, shit. Hey, it's so bad that today it's like 40-something degrees. That shit felt like a damn heat wave. I was like, shit, it's warm in the motherfucker.
Mama said, why you dressed like summer?
Shit.
Girl, this is not summer.
It was Indian summer, goddammit. Hey,
It felt good yesterday.
And the crazy part, it only got to like 45. Just...
Cause we been in
motherfuckers been struggling to get past zero, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? They done fucked up Texas.
-3.
Snovid 21.
Man, Texas all fucked up.
I heard it was hella houses and apartments. They pipes got frozen and shit, busting.
Yeah, we'll get to all that shit though. We gonna get through our introduction and shit. Before we go too far, I'm gonna let y'all know y'all can find us just about basically on any major streaming platform. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts. It's a bevy of anything. If you look for it, if you listen to podcasts on there, pretty much we are there. You can check us out on YouTube at Uncensored. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Yep.
So
I gotta do that right now.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't doing shit else.
Right now.
You're not doing nothing
I
with
was
your
just
life.
gonna say, cuz on Everest, you look at you sitting there right now, not doing shit with your fat ass, eating chips and shit.
Hit that follow button, that blue button.
Looking at Martin reruns, nigga. You better watch this goddamn shit. You already on YouTube looking at Tony Baker videos and shit.
Subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, comment. All of that good shit.
What the kids say, don't forget to press that like.
Oh shit! How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good? How you feeling today, Eddie?
Man, I'm feeling kind of hanging a little bit.
Hungover-ish?
It was a lit night last night.
You got lit last night?
Yeah,
What'd you do?
Chilling.
They opened the city back up and you went wild, huh?
Man, it was my partner's birthday party. They had a surprise birthday party for him. And we went out there and turned up. It was nice. It was a little lit situation. And went to the after hours.
Y'all have your mask on?
Little super spreader event?
No mask on. What? When at the after hours?
Shit, at all the hours.
You done came over here?
Nah, this
Where your
nigga.
mask? Put that down. Put that down.
Put your scully on. All the way on your nigga plies.
Look,
No,
Kodak
do
Black.
this.
I hope so.
Cover the
Look.
mouth part.
God damn it. This nigga that came over here with the Roners.
Okay.
We Gucci. We Gucci.
Just in there, just breathing and shit.
There's a whole lot of activities, dog, man. But yeah, I'm just bouncing back.
Hey, they opened the city back up yesterday, man. I'm talking about, I looked on Instagram earlier today. I want to say it was the daiquiri shop, man. 9 million motherfuckers in there. I ain't see a mask. I seen like 2 masks with 50, 11 people in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I said, they told you that the results was going down, and motherfuckers said, well, fuck it, let's bring them back.
It's over. Look.
It is not over, nigga. It was no social distancing, nothing in that motherfucker. It was 90 million people in there.
Man, you know, motherfuckers just been living like shit.
Motherfuckers was
COVID don't
doing it
even
anyway.
exist.
They was still
Before
going
the
up.
city. Well, I didn't even know the city was open. I thought it been open, shit.
Yeah, y'all had more than 10 niggas in there.
What?
It was a gangster party.
Lord.
Them niggas was in there cheek to cheek in that motherfucker.
Y'all really got the wrong.
Nah, it wasn't that packed. It wasn't that packed. After hours, it was dummy packed. I ain't going there. I was just outside with it, thinking with my peoples, chilling with my peoples, you know.
I ain't felt comfortable going to no club yet.
Nah, I ain't going to no club, though. Club shit ain't, I don't do the club shit for real.
It ain't, I mean, I don't know. I have to work in a mask. I damn sure don't want to go kick it in a mask.
Nah.
Fuck.
She said, no.
Absolutely not.
Well, shit.
How y'all feeling? Y'all good? How y'all feeling? It's good.
Sunday came too quick. I'm not ready for Monday.
I've been off for a fucking week because they closed the plant down because all this goddamn cold weather.
Oh, yeah.
And now Sunday did come too quick because at first I didn't want to be off, and now I ain't ready to go back to fucking work.
Man.
But it is what it is. I get past this goddamn headache I got, I'll be all right.
Yeah, them headaches will do it too.
Man, listen, I be getting headaches, boy. That's a lingering COVID symptom they don't tell you about. Motherfucking headaches will come and them motherfuckers will kick your ass.
I ain't, boy. I be trying to be cold.
No,
I be
you
drinking Theraflu and don't even
No,
shit.
you don't.
That's not gonna work for
Stop
COVID.
that does it. This nigga said he been drinking
It
Theraflu.
said Theraflu, not Theracovid.
Nigga, you can't put Theraflu in Remy and think that's gonna do something. Yeah, let me get a Long Island iced tea, put a little Theraflu, a little NyQuil in that shit. That shit ain't gonna get
That's
you.
what them people been using on TikTok. They've been using that emergency.
toddies
They've been
and shit.
buying all the emergencies and then drinking it after they smoke weed. I guess you be high. That's why we can't have this
That's
shit.
why motherfuckers is limited emergency now. And I fuck with emergency. Emergency do help out.
It's nasty as hell, but
You know, you can add whatever you need to
I
add.
never had
nasty.
it.
Nah, that shit ain't bad to me. I'd add my little sugar or whatever
It's like,
to
that's
it.
like Theraflu.
It's vitamin
Emergency
C.
is like it's like a vitamin
Yeah,
C
kinda.
deluxe pack. Like it shoots a lot of vitamin C into you, which
cool.
boosts your immune system.
I might need some of that.
Yeah, you
Wear
definitely
your
do.
mask.
Yeah, nigga.
I might get some of
This
that.
nigga that came over here and gave us the goddamn code.
Okay.
Sick of
Oh,
this shit.
I'm good to
I
you.
think my throat was tingling. I don't know
Ah,
what was.
shit.
Nigga.
They don't even pay you for being off no more. Ain't that a bitch?
CARES Act is gone.
It's a wrap. That's fucked up though, cause the motherfucking virus didn't disappear, but the government decided, oh well, you know, yeah, you niggas will be alright. No, nigga, if I get sick, I need to get paid still. Bills don't. Hey, listen, motherfucking lights, gas, and water don't give a fuck. I'm owing them until I die. So as long as I'm alive, they want their fucking money.
Right.
Yeah, but the government said, well, you down. Nigga, y'all made the motherfucking disease, goddamn thing. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Nah, they made that shit.
Well, anyway, what we got on the docket today, honey?
Russell Wilson. He's been trending because he made a statement saying that his biggest fear is losing his wife. I don't know why this is the issue, but people seem to think he's corny, and he's a simp for saying it. So,
Nigga, he a family man, you know?
yeah.
You with your wife, your lady. For so long, you know, they still love.
You know, a few years
Still
ago,
love.
it was a few years ago, I made a status, and it kind of went a little viral. It got shared like a few thousand times. And I said, as a black man, I realized that we're trained to treat our women differently than other races are. Meaning that white kids are taught happy wife, happy life, and treat your woman like a queen. And we're taught from the time we're young, the men around us are telling us, man, don't trust these bitches. Don't love these hoes. Don't fall at all. Quit acting like a little old bitch. Quit acting like a simp. It's literally a mindset that we've been bred into believe that if you show your woman affection or if you treat her a certain way, then yeah, she got you. And motherfuckers right now, there's motherfuckers that I done got into it with niggas that just cause they on fucking stupid shit. And the first thing motherfuckers come, man, that nigga tripping. His wife she got a nigga, she controlling that mind. No, nigga, how about I'm a grown ass man and I don't like the way you moving. So no, Russel Wilson saying
sometimes your lady gonna be the one that's gonna thug it out with you until the end, before your partners, you know.
And not just, it's not even that. It's just the fact that if they're married, bro, that's not his girlfriend. That's not his baby mama or some chick he fucking with. That's his wife.
I know, but that's the thing about people this day and age. They feel like the toxic shit is the relationship goals.
Yeah.
And just like, you know, growing up, you know, girls didn't necessarily want the nice guy.
Yeah.
And you gotta go through a little toxic.
Y'all go through that period of like, fucking with these doofus.
Hey,
like, this ain't what I need. Yeah.
And so people are so used to toxicity and not knowing what it means to be loved and not even having a real example of what love looks like, that they feel like when somebody says they're afraid to lose their wife, that it's some simp activity.
Yeah, a lot of people are products of broken homes and mindsets, man. Cause you know, a lot of reasons. A lot of women like trash ass niggas because they didn't either had no father or they grew up with a trash ass father, and that's what they liked. I remember my daddy saying to me a long time ago. He said, "Man, if you find a female and if she came from somewhat a broken home, it's 9 times out of 10. It's not because there's always an exception to every rule, but 9 times out of 10 she'll have an emotional issue. There's gonna be something that's gonna be in her she's gonna have something because there's a trauma in there. Everybody has some sort of a trauma. So the majority of us, even men, you know what I'm saying, we have a trauma. A lot of black men don't know how to treat black women because we never seen our fathers treat black women right. So how the fuck am I'm gonna know how to do it? You know what I'm saying? Niggas love their mama, but they hate other black women. I mean, make that shit make sense.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, I feel like Russell sets the example. You know, he's successful. He's a family man. He takes care of his wife and kids. And
successfully left a white woman for a black woman.
Man, how old is he? He hella old, man.
Hella old.
Hella old? Hell, he like 31, 30.
I thought he was like 37 or some shit.
I don't even think
that
he's
ain't hella old.
I don't even think he's that old. He might just hit the 30.
You rude for that. You rude for that.
I'm getting old.
I mean, and that's one thing. Like,
he's 32.
It's a list of things that we feel that boys shouldn't do. Like, one thing I love about my boys is they're affectionate. Like, even when I introduce them to people, they give hugs, and you know they just like that. People feel like boys shouldn't hug and show affection, but there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
To a point.
What you look at me like that for?
To a point, what?
It's to a point. Can't be Mr. Friendly to everybody.
I'm not saying to everybody, but there's nothing wrong with showing affection.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, show affection. You just got to know who to show affection to.
I mean, that's a lesson for everybody. We don't always know who to show affection to, and it's a trial and error thing.
Oh, no doubt. No, I'm just saying, it's just getting them to know who the fuck to show affection to. You just can't give it to everybody. But that's the same thing with a relationship.
It
you know
is.
what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is acting like that because y'all got into so many relationships with toxic motherfuckers that when the motherfucker, like, he's in a relationship with a woman that he absolutely loves. And that's what it's nothing wrong for a motherfucker to say, this is my fear. My biggest fear is losing my wife. I love her. I need her in my life. Like, oh man, that nigga's a cornball, and bitches don't even like niggas like that. Apparently they do. Apparently they do.
I've seen so many people say, what was the post? Women don't want a Russel Wilson. They want
a Future that acts like Russell.
No. Future is trash as fuck.
You know what? You got to take the meaning behind the words too.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most girls like bad boys, the bad boy.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's me. I take some words in certain positions literal. You want an asshole to act like a good guy, and it's never gonna work. You want a motherfucker to act.
Right.
Whereas Russell's just being him.
Himself, yeah.
And like I said, this nigga was raised a suburban type of way. You know what I'm saying? This is what he knows. It's a different mentality. He doesn't have that same trauma that a lot of people have. You know what I'm saying? He's lived a position where, hey, if you love your girl, you're supposed to show that.
You probably was saying that too.
Yeah. When you see it, it doesn't bother you so much to do it. Now, if you grew up seeing your mama, she done had a couple of failed relationships, and your daddy wasn't around, and you know what I'm saying, and every time you seen your mama still chasing after a nigga that wasn't shit for her, he was toxic, but he was around a little bit, then you fuck around and you end up being in a zone where you don't understand what a relationship is. You're not gonna be that type of motherfucker that's gonna try and show the appreciation or affection like that. You're gonna be on some bullshit. The majority of motherfuckers is out here, they have, man, one thing I've noticed nowadays is motherfuckers, they have basically just succumbed to where toxic shit is what they consider goals, just as love.
Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for all that toxic shit.
Man, listen.
That shit is draining.
Man, motherfuckers is calling the police on each other, going to jail, still being in love. Bro, you cannot call the police on me and think we gonna be together again.
Not even that. I remember just being in a relationship in my 20s and shit was toxic, but at the time I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
It was like you breaking up multiple times, you getting back together, at the same time you bringing kids into the world, which is fucked up for them.
Yeah.
So that shit is dead. Like it's so much better out there.
Yeah. Nobody has to listen, man. Everybody needs to be appreciated. Ain't a person on this earth that don't want appreciation. Whenever it's said and done.
You know?
Any nigga that's sitting there like, Russ is a simp. Yeah, nigga, yeah, whatever, nigga. You probably sitting around right now, you probably been with a bitch for 14 years and y'all ain't even thought about it. You ain't even spoke marriage.
No. Just stagnant.
Yeah, man. I've been the type of nigga before in my life too, man. I mean, once you get to a certain level of understanding, you don't be thinking about shit like that no more. You think you understand what a motherfucker mean. Like, hey, you know what? Yeah, what the fuck was I on?
Like,
bullshit.
I feel like I'm slowing down. You know?
You feel like you slowing down?
Yeah, I ain't like how I used to be.
Well, just don't bring no babies first.
Please don't. That's the worst thing you can do first. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That shit is horrible.
Okay. Zay came, I was like, wait a minute. Then Cam came, I was like, hey, bitch.
Cause I'm be 100. I don't give a fuck.
Side them motherfucking tubes.
You need to have a good established relationship with a motherfucker before y'all bring kids in the world, because the dynamic is going to change dramatically. Dramatically.
Oh yeah, like I feel like you never really know a person till you have kids with them. Like people say all day long how they'll be and when they have kids, and it's not always like that. It's like a switch sometimes that.
Yeah, mindsets. Mindset.
Wait a minute.
Your mindset changes once you have kids.
You know that's yours. You know that it looks just like you.
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
No.
Nah, man, that shit just
plan
don't
on-
never
I
be in a
plan
rush.
on-
They always tell you to don't have no kids until you financially stable, and that's very
That
important. Don't, cause kids expensive as fuck,
Man.
and it don't never get
And
cheaper.
I seen them motherfucking milk.
Oh my god, that's why Zay ass was that motherfucker's off the bottle at 6 months. Listen.
Man, I seen how much diapers it is now, and I was like, God,
damn.
damn.
Titties outside. Get the breastfeed.
Shit, fucking diapers is a travesty.
Oh yeah, I was
That
ready for
too.
that too.
Man, that shit
But
bullshit.
shit, yeah, you gotta make sure that shit ready.
Wrap it up, nigga.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say
Today's message: practice safe sex.
Weak ass pull out game. Pull out game probably weakest amount of time.
And then if you messing with a pregnant girl, she get pregnant. Don't be surprised. Like,
Message.
people be like, I didn't know.
Message.
How did this happen?
Message. Message. That nigga laugh like, she knows.
I'm just talking about in general.
But I like when I put the pudding in there and the pudding pops.
No.
I don't want to put the rubber on.
Hey, nah, I practice it. Sometimes.
You practice it, nigga. Do you execute it?
He said sometimes.
Sometimes.
that motherfucker.
If I remember, I put it on, but most of the time, I'm going in raw.
They gonna be like, Eddie, he gonna be like, how did this happen?
All right, nigga, your last name ain't Murphy. Eddie Murphy, raw head ass.
I don't understand.
What you mean you got a baby on the way?
This is my fifth.
I had the Jimmy on extra tight.
I had the Jimmy on extra tight.
You man enough to take a life, you ain't man enough to take care of one. Bitch, get out my phone.
Block? No, I'm playing.
They ain't even have block back then.
Speaking of toxic,
Right.
I was just saying, that ain't me. That ain't me.
Oh, shit.
you already said it. Block.
I was just saying that,
The nigga has already
I
displayed
ain't say I
that.
did it.
He's already displayed deadbeat baby daddy
whoever
tendency. Y'all better pay
run.
attention. This nigga gonna leave you.
Nah, I ain't gonna never leave my baby. Ain't gonna never leave my baby.
You okay? So, oh shit, what else we got, Shot?
Yeah, crazy.
So, we already talked about them relaxing the COVID restrictions.
Yeah, something, yeah.
We think about the COVID vaccine. Are you getting it? Why not?
Negatory.
Or why?
Cause I just don't trust it. I don't trust it.
I mean, that's with anything new.
I ain't got no shots and I don't know how long. And I've been good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fine. I got tested.
When's the last time you went to the doctor and got a checkup?
It was like 2 months ago.
You got blood work and everything done. A
Blood
physical?
work? Nah.
Yeah, that STD
not-
check at the free clinic don't count. Yeah.
He told me 2 months ago.
That little Q-tip in the pee-pee.
Ah, hell no. I ain't never had to go through that.
Ooh, you better thank your blessings, buddy.
Whoa,
So
for
you
real.
go get regular checkups, annually check.
I ain't gonna say all that.
So how you know you good?
I know what, like COVID?
She said annually, not anally.
You said you don't
man.
trust it. I mean, everything's new at some point. Like all vaccines, the flu vaccine, all that were new at some point in time.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool on the vaccine.
Nigga, I ain't even seen nobody get the flu since COVID came.
Man.
I've heard
Who?
some
I don't
people at
even
work.
think, like, how do you know? Like,
They're
you just
Caucasian.
supposed to trust them to inject you with what the fuck is in that shit.
I mean,
don't
you
even
get
know what's
everything
in it.
else.
What?
They inject your food. You trust them with that?
Yeah, you got measles, chicken pox.
Nigga, I ain't seen
varicella.
none of that shit in years.
Y'all don't get chickenpox. I had to get chickenpox when I was.
I didn't get chickenpox, but I mean, I was around. I mean, growing up, motherfuckers would get that shit. I haven't seen.
I got it probably like a couple months after we moved up here from some girl at school.
I haven't seen the motherfucker with chickenpox.
All over you.
Get the little spots and shit.
That shit itch like.
You itching like crazy.
Now.
And the thing about it is they gotta put what's it, calamine, whatever the fuck.
They use calamine.
You gotta put that shit on to try and ease the itching because you don't want to scratch
they
it.
Don't scratch it because it leaves marks. So I have a couple on my face, but
I seen a lot of people I went to school with scratch,
Mm.
and they had them little motherfuckers like leopards afterwards.
They used to have like chickenpox parties.
Mm-hmm. They would get their kids that shit.
Be like, oh, they got chickenpox. Bring so and so over here so they can all get it.
That was an old school remedy. Like, hey, let's get it now.
Get it over with.
Yeah, get it now so we can get it in. And then once you get it, you ain't got it. You can't get it no more.
Supposedly, it's more deadly the older you are and you get it. But also, I think if you had chickenpox, you could also get shingles.
Yeah, it's automatically. It's in you. It just hasn't been activated.
Yeah.
I think I ain't never had.
And I know somebody that has shingles.
You got vaccinated.
I don't remember that.
You ain't gonna remember it. When she seen them shoot you in that shit.
My kids have it. Like, they didn't got vaccinated.
So would y'all get the vaccine?
Yeah, nigga, I had COVID.
But I don't know. I go back and forth now because.
I mean, you got the vaccine?
No.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people feel like they want to get it to safeguard their older parents or grandparents.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's going to come a time soon where they require you to have your kids vaccinated to go to school, like everything else.
That is coming very soon.
So
I feel that shit's coming soon.
I mean, when I went to the doctor last week, she asked me if I wanted it. At the time, I told her no, but I mean, I know lots of people with underlying diseases that say they're going to get it. Like, Granny said she was going to get it.
If you got underlying issues, I can see it. But my biggest issue is right now that they're not even disclosing as much. It's popping up in the articles and really reputable news sources, but it's not showing up on TV about how many people have been getting both doses of the vaccine and still testing positive and coming up with the still contracting coronavirus.
I mean, but like it's just like with the flu, it's different strands.
And there's some people that died from the shit, didn't it?
Yeah, different strands of it. So I think
there's gonna be all kind. That's the thing. There's gonna be all kind of issues because it's new. Like there wasn't. It's basically you just a guinea pig.
Yeah. So
that's just what it comes down to. Are you really ready to just like fuck it and roll the dice?
I mean, you say you not willing to, but you still out here.
You still rolling the dice.
And then, are you still gonna continue to go around like your elderly family members? Put them at risk?
If I get sick, nah.
I mean, not even.
You don't know at first.
You could be asymptomatic.
I had it for days before the symptoms kicked in.
Shit.
And once the motherfuckers hit, it was like, oh shit. And I had to start telling motherfuckers like, hey bro, I've been around. Luckily I wasn't around, like at work I had to wear a mask anyway, and I'm not like right up on people. But I hadn't been within like super close contact with a lot of people. So
yeah, I mean it just kinda happened within a couple hours. Yeah. You got real sick and it was like, well shit.
I woke up I felt a little weird when I woke up, but I attributed that to being the end of the week. I worked a lot of hours. It was still hot as fuck outside. I'm just tired. And then, you know what I'm saying, I got up and I was moving around. I was cool. You know what I'm saying? I got up, I was great, make some runs and do all kind of shit. And then I remember
supposed to be going out of town that next day.
And I sat down on the couch and I was sitting there, and within a short amount of time, it was like from sitting there like, all right, let me get my ass up to, oh shit, I can't get up. I didn't have the energy to get up.
The COVID ran up on you like
man,
Melvin. Oh, baby.
Yeah, choked the shit out of my ass. Mama, you gonna let this?
Going out of town?
You going to Fat Burger? That motherfucker like, you going to Fat Burger, mama? You want some of this Kool-Aid, little nigga?
No, I don't think he lost his smell or sense.
I didn't lose my smell or taste or none of that shit. I just felt like pure fucking shit. I felt like my shit was like having the flu on 100.
But it's weird because the group got it.
Yeah.
I kept testing negative,
But she showed the symptoms.
but not all of them. I lost taste and smell,
That's
and I
just-
had a crazy cough. But I wasn't down like you.
No, you wasn't down, but that's it.
You sound like COVID.
That's COVID.
Well, my test said no.
That's why the test is trash.
I ain't had no symptoms of none of that shit. No sense, no feeling fucked up, none of that shit.
I don't know how this shit's working. I just feel like,
a little cough here.
you know, our bodies do adapt.
Bro,
Get the fuck
don't
out.
laugh. Just be like,
Look, get the fuck out. Get
close
the
them out.
Hold your breath while you here. Quit breathing and shit. Hold your breath, man.
Nah, I'm good.
So y'all just started, y'all not right now.
Nah, I'm not getting
I'm not fucking with that test. I mean,
I don't know yet.
listen, one thing I
Don't do it,
fear
sis.
is I definitely don't
You
want
don't know my health.
I definitely don't want to contract coronavirus again because how hard it was on me the last time, and I still have the symptoms. I sometimes don't even know if I would survive another one, but I definitely don't want this fucking this vaccine either.
No.
You're gonna have to do a lot more trial, and I need some more definitive shit. I don't get flu shots. I don't get none of this shit.
No.
I did just see a study that was just saying today though that over the course of time with, you know, a lot of us have gotten into antibodies. Our bodies are starting to produce, you know, the body will start to produce the antibodies and start protecting you from shit.
If your body's working properly.
Yeah, if it's properly equipped and working.
Mm-hmm.
There are people that have been getting the vaccine, and so they were saying how the coronavirus will probably become just like a seasonal illness, like the flu or the cold.
But it'll be permanent.
Yeah, like it's just
not going away.
Yeah, it's not that. I didn't never think it was just gonna disappear. Shit like that is spread too far over the world. That shit's not just gonna go away.
Let's have a quick. How they gonna know that the shit is gone? Just telling you enough shit if motherfuckers still getting it, how much?
But yeah, they were just saying how it's gonna probably end up just being a seasonal illness, and it won't be nearly as deadly because our bodies will start to build up a tolerance to it. Of course, like you said, there'll always be people that get sick and is a little weaker, but for the most part, we'll be able to fend off.
My partner, he got the vaccine.
Yeah.
I tried to stop him from doing it and shit. He's like, shit. He went and did
Oh
it.
yeah, I know people that
But,
got it.
yeah, he said he cool though. He said he still feel cool.
Did he ever
Gotta
get the
his second
symptoms?
dose.
Nah, and he did get COVID. Like back.
No, I'm saying did it give him simulate the symptoms of it? Because a lot of times they say though, some people you'll experience the same symptoms as COVID.
From the vaccine.
After getting the vaccine.
Yeah.
I mean, he said he was shaking in his sleep and shit like that, but you know, no.
Seizure?
Yeah, after the vaccine. No, I'm just playing.
Nigga, that's crack.
How much?
Yeah, he had a seizure.
No, I'm just playing. He was guilty though.
Get a spoon for his tongue. Hold his tongue.
Guilty though.
It's like when Eddie was little. Shit.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Okay. So moving on.
Moving right along.
What do you feel there are double standards in families, like people
Absolutely.
are held to a higher standard than others?
Absolutely.
And how does it make you feel?
I don't know how it makes me feel.
I don't know. Shit, I don't give a damn.
Everybody gives a damn.
A higher standard, like what? Like what do you like? What you mean, like?
I think in a lot of families, there's always the kid that they push more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then they enable this person to just be on bullshit.
You know, the old excuse was always, well, I could see how strong you were off the
And
flip,
that's bullshit.
and I could tell, you know, they needed some extra help, and I'm like, well, how the fuck did you know that while we was kids? You wouldn't have known unless unless you just decided that.
I really wouldn't care if it was like intermediate family and shit. Like say my sister and I, you know what I mean, and it was like us, my dudes, you know what I mean, like that type shit. If that's, I probably feel some type of way. But no.
I don't like the shit.
And there you have it.
Shit, we gonna,
Now on to Bob with weather.
No, we gonna stay right here.
There you have it.
Bring it back.
Here's Ollie with the weather. It's cold.
No, I mean,
Pushing it to Trisha Takanawa with.
I witnessed it firsthand. Like maybe it's a couple or more people that it's not on their shit, and they'll get handouts and they'll get all the help, but you're struggling and you seeing the shit, and they just expect you to be on top of your shit, and if you're not, then it's an issue. It's a topic amongst everyone.
So what do you think is the cause of the double standard?
I don't know. It's kind of like a favoritism thing.
It's the skin color.
What do you think would cause a favoritism?
It's hurtful, actually, but I mean, I can.
I just
What did you say? He said that shit quick too. I didn't even hear it.
But yeah,
I don't know. I've heard people say that they have favorites. I just don't know how that's possible. Because I have 2 kids and I love both of them the same.
Got to.
People feel like I may be harder on my oldest one, but that comes with being older, because I need you to be a leader in some capacity.
Maybe they just identify with one more than the other. Sometimes that can lead to what would seem like favoritism, just identifying with one more than the other.
Yeah.
In the case I've seen, I don't think that's. I don't know what it is.
I'm just saying, like, that could be a part of it. Like, maybe they just identify, or
maybe some guilt from a family secret.
There can be guilt. There's guilt there sometimes. There's a lot of different reasons. None of them are I'm not justifying them. I'm just saying that there are reasons that cause people to be like that. At the end of the day, though, you got to cut that shit out. Like, there should be no favoritism.
Right.
You know what I mean? Especially within a family.
It should be equal.
Yes.
Yeah, and then don't sit there and put one person on the pedestal for doing this and then downplaying somebody else for doing that.
Yeah, don't make excuses for people.
Because a lot of times, motherfuckers really, they make a big deal out of certain shit that someone might have done because they finally did it, when at the end of the day,
it's just regular shit.
It's what you supposed to do.
Yeah. I mean, I have seen where people will make excuses and they'll give handouts, and then that person starts to take advantage.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah,
it's like,
once you feed a cat, that motherfucker gonna keep coming back.
You gonna keep taking advantage?
Yeah.
Look at your motherfucking kid. No.
Hey man, you could motherfucking stray cat could have sat there and been running the streets and eating for years, and then you start throwing shit out. That motherfucker realize there's gonna be something there. That motherfucker gonna keep coming back.
I wonder what it is today.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What's on the menu, buddy?
Oh, it's Friday.
Oh, it's gonna be fish and spaghetti. Bet it's some fish and spaghetti.
Oh,
I told you, it's gonna be some fish and spaghettis.
I mean, I feel like that breeds dissension amongst family members and families in general. So.
It breeds dissension, and it also breeds what you call esteem issues too. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Why you don't fuck with me like that? What did I do? It breeds a lot of shit, man. It might not breed it for everybody. It's gonna breed it differently, but it does cause issues. Cause, you know, like I said, motherfuckers might feel like, well, damn, you treat so and so like this, but if I'd have asked you for that shit, I'd have You jump down my throat. Now I got a goddamn 3rd degree and I've been everything but a child of God. Look, sorry, lazy motherfucker. This motherfucker did 50, 11 things worse than me.
Right.
Ain't worked near as hard as me. And you just applaud that shit, huh? Okay. And it causes people to fucking not want to be around their family as much too. Which is a whole nother topic. I said, man, we be going through some traumatic shit growing up, especially in black families, because black families hold a lot of trauma. And that trauma just gets passed down from generation to generation. One thing, though, I will say is I like the fact that nowadays we've learned how to identify and speak on those traumas. I hate that nowadays motherfuckers try to change that shit to where it's, well, we need to normalize this instead of this. Everything is not normal. We're not normal. It'll never be normal for us, for one. For two, the way y'all try to normalize certain things and make generalize certain shit is just literally bullshit, and it's torn down the family structure itself. So it's sort of like a double-edged sword. Like, yeah, you can try and normalize one thing, but then you end up tearing down this and causing a whole nother thing.
I mean, and that's the thing, because they normally say when the matriarch dies and the family, you know, it
falls apart. Yeah.
But what do you do if, you know, if the matriarch is the one doing the favoritism? It's already torn apart, and it's just like, I don't want to say, well, I'm going to say, you kind of responsible for the state of your family if you're the one that's doing the favoritism and the double standards.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like, I hear people say like, oh, the family should get together, but I don't think they really realize what they've done to make it that way.
Most people don't.
Some people just, you know, they try to look over past it.
That's you.
And then, you know, bring it back again, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's you. You the one like, well, we just can't get together.
Rodney King head.
I mean, yeah, I became the one that's like, I don't know what they on.
No, I just be missing that shit, you know.
The feeling.
Yeah.
I get that.
You know, holidays and all types of shit, birthdays. Just
But I never,
thugging, you know, saying, to people and shit.
But, and people were they were different people then. Because the people that you grew up with, they, you know, for some reason, they act different now, and they feel like they never went through no struggle.
Motherfuckers do change. Motherfuckers do change.
Everybody changes eventually. It's a fact of life.
I mean, you know, you can change, but
you're supposed to change and evolve,
still
but
be
you're
yourself.
not supposed
No.
to.
I'm gonna be 100. Here's the thing:
you know what I mean?
you're supposed to grow and evolve, but everybody doesn't grow and evolve. Everybody changes, though.
I feel
Every change is an evolution or growth. Sometimes a change is just a change.
Sometimes motherfuckers change.
A chameleon can change his colors. He don't change his size.
You could change. Well, you could grow and shit, but you ain't gotta change with who you is. You feel me? You can still fuck with motherfuckers and shit, but you know what I'm saying? Like you still fuck with motherfuckers and shit, and me on your growth shit and all that. You know what I mean? I lost how I was gonna put that.
I was looking.
I was sitting there like, damn. He sure is taking a long.
I lost how I was gonna put that. But you could.
My thing is, if you grew up with rats and roaches, don't be coming around me and acting like, oh, I can't be in the hood. Like,
we be like,
nigga, you are the hood. That's just an example.
That's an example.
Yeah.
So anyway, basically, I guess we're saying no double standards. Treat everybody fairly.
And don't be acting bougetto.
All right, Ali. What's next on it?
That's a good segue into Nelly and Saint Lunatics.
Yeah, because that show was Ali Little Ratchet ass song.
The same never change.
Eddie said he ain't even know Ali ever had a song, an album.
Man.
He also didn't know Murphy Lee put an album out either.
Murphy Lee, that was my dog too, cause
he like Murphy.
On motherfucking Street Value 2, that was my name. And I feel like he had the hardest verse on the Air Force.
So you up to date on the Nelly and Ali and the St. Lunatic situations?
I heard about it. I watched the video of it, a little bit of it and shit. But, you know what I mean? I don't remember the.
How do you feel?
Shit.
React.
Nelly was popping. They said he wasn't doing that for the for the group type shit. But
we ain't been no group without Nelly. Shit.
Right.
Let's be 100.
It wouldn't have been.
Man, when nobody. I mean, listen. Y'all started off as a group. Y'all realized that one nigga was the he had a little difference in him, and that was the marketable thing at the time.
I mean, but that's usually how it is with groups. It's always one standout that record labels like the look or the sound of, and they like. Well, of course, it's easier to put one person on than 5 because that's you gotta divide shit up and add. So no.
I mean, they could have did the same shit though. They could have did their own little solo projects.
Well, they did.
Oh, they just didn't get the reception, or like
they didn't pop like that. They bricked.
He said Ali wanted to put out Bugetto. He said I told him don't do that.
Yeah, like I don't know if this is what you want to put out first. Yeah,
Bugetto.
Bougie and ghetto. yeah. I remember when that shit came out too, and I was like, it's kind of cool. I
don't even remember that.
It was like, you'd have been little though.
I mean, and he didn't even, disparage them when he said when he had his chance to do country grammar, they all sat down, they all contributed. Like he didn't take nothing away from nobody. He gave them that when he did his interview.
First off, you niggas got us to sign this so stupid ass deal. They all signed this stupid ass deal with a local entertainment company in St. Louis. And you motherfuckers had us sign over 100% of the publishing for the St. Lunatics after the first nigga, the main nigga that's sitting here complaining, arguing, fussing, and bitching, who was Ali. You've had 2 fucking record deals. And you still got convinced that you was the older nigga, the OG of the crew, and you convinced these niggas to fucking sign this deal. Bro, don't tell me nothing about what I done did for 1. For 2, I stepped out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all told me to go ahead, let's do this. And Nelly went ahead and stepped out and did his own shit. He realized
he looked out.
He did country grammar. Country grammar got him the fucking exposure, the notoriety they needed to where Universal hit him up.
Under the
Band-Aid.
Well, that was for City Spud going to jail.
And I'm saying.
Yeah, but that shit became a trend. Yeah, I remember that shit blew up.
Band-Aids all over my shit.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't have no goddamn Band-Aid.
Niggas is really bleeding and just stuck. So. Then when he got his deal. Excuse me. He got his deal. He put a clause in there. Hey, if you sign me, you got to sign the Lunatics and give them each one of them the option for a solo deal. And the label went ahead and said, you know what, fuck it, we'll go ahead and do it. Because we know, we see what you got. We feel like this product is gonna sell. So, whoop-de-whoop, he did it. Got everybody deal. Hey, after that, I feel like shit. That shit on you.
Murphy Lee was not in that. Because he was still in school. Murphy Lee didn't even... He said when Murphy Lee went to sign his contract, nobody notified him. He wasn't even at the table for that. So
Murph was a lunatic, though.
He would never... But not at that point when he did that. He specified that he was still in school.
Yeah, he was still in school, but that's something different. If the rest of you niggas, if we get the Lunatics on here, we get everything going, we'll have leverage. We can get you the deal. But Nigga, well, you not getting no deal if I don't. If, you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas not doing shit if I don't go out here and do this shit. I know what I got. I'm about to make it happen. So my whole thing, the whole take I get away from that, the whole takeaway I took from that shit was Ali coming back bitching now because your money might be getting light.
Well, and that was the other thing he said when they all sat down and contributed to Country Grammar.
Yeah.
He went to the studio that day. Nobody showed
came.
up.
Nobody came.
He gave them opportunity to come and do their part that they contributed. Nobody
wanted to be. No, I think he said they recorded it and then they all hit him back. Was like, yeah, take me off.
No.
Somebody recorded. They ended up telling him they didn't want to be on it or some
Not
shit.
Not that one. Nobody showed up. So then he said later at night he went to the club.
He went strip club.
Gave it to this DJ.
And the shit blew up.
He said some of them showed up with him to the club, but nobody came to the studio.
Yeah.
So it's not my fault.
So yeah, that's on them. Shit.
Yeah.
Should have went out there and
he's like, he's in a position where he's at because he ain't never missed an interview.
Yeah,
he's
like,
never
I don't
missed
be
a show, none of that.
I don't miss
like,
shows.
He's professional. These niggas, y'all oversleeping. I don't know.
I'll stay back and I'll sign every autograph. You know what I'm saying? That's why
they ain't want it like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They wasn't hungry.
Yeah, they wasn't hungry for it like he was hungry.
Yeah, shit, it is
and
what
now,
it is.
Now niggas getting all this shit. They're like, damn.
Yeah, the residuals is drying up, boy.
I was in the St. Louis in 2000. You know how you start telling me
nigga,
stories?
you was
boy.
Look, and the young niggas are gonna be like, you ain't Nelly.
Man.
That's the only one we know, nigga. Who the fuck is you? Slow down. You was the dancer, nigga.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Okay, so Snovid 21.
21.
We talked about it a little bit. How Texas was definitely not prepared for the weather.
Texas was on bullshit.
I seen they had.
You know, they so independent. They on their own generator, power source.
Texas is the only state in the United States of America that has its own power grid. It's completely independent. But your independent ass needed juice from us cutting my shit off around this motherfucker.
I ain't never seen them do no rolling blackouts. It was cold as hell.
Well, you know what? I'll say they do it. They do it, but it's usually in the summertime.
How long out was that shit?
Like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And I've only heard of them doing it in California because of the drain in California in the summertime. I've never seen it happen in the winter.
My niggas was bundled up like a motherfucker.
Just wasn't prepared. Pipes was busting. Homes were flooded. People were freezing, found dead, frozen.
What's that, the homeless?
No. People in their homes, like they
no
had
power, no water,
no power, no warmth, no heat.
How long
Regular
was that
people.
Shit out?
Shit, the whole week.
A week?
Yeah, like all last week, huh?
Oh, that's murder.
Days. I know it's cold in Galveston because they right on the Gulf.
Yeah, that seawater is that air that goes over the water is a motherfucker.
That's crazy.
So yeah, come on, y'all could join us, Texas. So y'all could be prepared. Y'all don't have equipment, none of that shit.
I've said that shit. I moved to Dallas. I moved to Arlington, Texas in 2001. And while I was down there, we had a very unseasonable little storm flowed through there. And it was like a late spring snow too. And it was maybe an inch or 2 inches at the most. I don't even want to say it was 2 inches. I say it was like an inch and a half. And these motherfuckers went ape shit. They had no clue how to deal with it. Yeah, they don't have the they didn't have the capabilities.
And but it's not just them. Like Atlanta, when it snowed there, it's a mess.
No, I've been in Atlanta when the cold and the snow hit there too.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll say Atlanta is a little bit better because it happens a little bit more frequently. Whereas like Texas, it just doesn't happen very often. So what threw
out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, what threw me off was that the motherfuckers, it was like a freak little ice storm and then some snow fell on it. You know how when you get the ice storm and then you get like an inch of snow, just the dust and to get on top of this shit. Yeah. And these motherfuckers didn't have fucking salt. Mm-hmm. So what they did, they came around and they had the trucks throw sand. Mm-hmm. And I was like, sand on ice makes ice even slicker. To the point where to where when I remember going to the grocery store and it was like 4 or 5 in the evening and it was like, oh, and it was just starting to cover the shit, and the store was in a panic like, we'll be shutting down early at 6 p.m. and I'm like, dude, it's 4 foot. I'm like, what are y'all shutting down for? And the manager dude was like, oh yeah, because of the snow, the storm is getting bad outside. I'm like, no.
I still see concrete.
So to me being from Kansas City, this shit was blowing my mind. I'm like, bro, I've gone to the club in a blizzard before. What the fuck are you talking about?
My cousin,
we partying this shit.
She was on live the other day. She's like, how y'all doing, cousin? I'm like, girl, I'm at work.
Yeah.
She like, at work? I'm like, yeah. She's like, y'all can move around. Y'all know how to move around.
Our city, we're prepared for this shit. We go through this shit. We don't always get a lot of snow, but when we do, whatever we get, we get at least one ice storm every year. So they gotta have ice on hand. I mean, salt on hand.
But shit, this year, the town, that was like, after we lost the Super Bowl, they was like, fuck them streets.
Oh, hey.
Mo died.
We not doing a goddamn thing.
Like they said that they shut the trash services and all that shit down, talking about we're gonna use all the drivers so we can make sure we get it done. I'm like, bro, it's less clean now. It seemed like it was less clean.
You seen who they had driving that snowplow? I said, this is why.
Last time it snowed, last time we got some accumulation. They didn't even come down this block for real. So then it had started to warm back up and the shit was melting. This motherfucker came down our block with the snowplow down. The street clear as a motherfucker. It's sparks flying off this motherfucker. I was going to the truck to get something and all I heard was and I'm looking like, bitch ass, if you don't get your motherfucking ass up tearing the concrete up with your stupid ass.
You trying to bring up the concrete.
You about 6 days too goddamn late, motherfucker. I mean, he just sparks fly. If I'd have had some gas or something on there, he'd blew up. But no, it's unfortunate how Texas went through this shit because, like, I seen a video, a couple of chicks, it's on my Facebook friends list, and they was like, went to the stores, and when I tell you that motherfucker was completely fucking bare, like, and then one of them said, you motherfuckers went to the frozen food section and took all the frozen food.
Y'all ain't got no power.
Y'all ain't even got no fucking power to cook this shit.
No.
Shit frozen already. Everything else is frozen.
This is when you need to have survival skills. Like, just like when they shut the city down in March. It was way too late by the time I started looking at like MREs and emergency food shit. Like that shit was sold out everywhere, and I'm like, what
hey
shit?
Man, listen. That's one thing I always tell people. You know, motherfuckers got to learn how to start surviving and doing some other shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a product of having gone through some hard times growing up. So I done lived without lights and learned how to survive and do certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
How they just said, I would have made a fire or something.
You can do that, but like you got to realize something. There's elements to that shit too. You can make a fire, but a fire outside ain't gonna keep you warm as a fire on the inside. Everybody don't have a fireplace. Everybody don't have a fireplace in the house.
Busted and shit is already flattered in this motherfucker.
Yeah, but what you gonna
do? It's too damp. The fire gonna go out.
Yeah. Do you have firewood? Like, do you? No. Let's get the first element. Do you have firewood?
I mean, they got shit.
You can't just go outside and cut a tree down.
If a motherfucker got a chimney,
that don't mean you got firewood.
But you could buy firewood, right?
You think that everybody that was there didn't think that? Like, oh, let's go get some firewood and burn it?
Shit, you get some sticks and shit. Sticks and leaves.
The same sticks that was sitting out there that was moisturized and frozen?
Oh, yeah, I'm tripping.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just go outside and get the shit.
This ain't dry.
You've been voted off the island.
Man, this nigga gonna freeze it there.
Nah, I ain't gonna freeze it. I felt that shit before one time, man. You remember that shit?
Pull the microphone.
You don't remember that shit?
What shit? What?
Hypothermia, nigga.
Oh, shit.
When my motherfucking lips and shit was blue, I'm telling you.
When was this?
When I snuck out and shit, it was like 8th grade or some shit. And I tried to get back in.
I think you came when everybody was getting ready to go to work.
Yeah, my stupid ass. I was already out there.
No, you had been sitting.
I've been sitting out there when half dead and shit.
Crazy as fuck.
Man, I can't.
Hey, I ain't never sneak out. I sneak a motherfucker in though. I ain't gonna go outside in the elements.
I was out of there, boy, for that.
No.
Yeah. Crazy. I was out of there for that popo, man.
So, was it worth it?
Nah, nigga, I almost died.
Nah, but in men terms, you be like, shit, if that shit was fire, you be like, shit, that shit was
It was worth it going to it.
That motherfucker didn't get in trouble for real like that. Mama was all concerned. Oh, he's so old. I'm like, motherfucker would have beat my ass. She be consoling and shit like, look at this
nigga
lips.
had to go sit in a warm tub and shit.
She all rubbing motherfucker back. Look at his lips. He was out there all night. Yes, he did that.
All he had to do was go in there and take a hot long ass shower. He'd be all right.
He did that. Like, what are you talking about?
Mama, he was out there getting cuddy.
I ain't know what the fuck shit. Ain't was my business.
Freezing for some crevice.
That motherfucker.
So where'd you go?
Mama always be like, give me he been out here all day. It be that baby. It be the baby boy.
So wait, you said you snuck out the house?
Yeah.
How old was it?
8th grade.
8th grade. Yeah. You went go get some cutty at 8th grade?
Hell yeah.
You need your ass beat. You probably got.
Man, that nigga out there freezing his lips off for 3 pumps and a squirt.
Boy,
One.
Oh man, that nigga out there like.
Nah, boy, I was a bad man.
And it was another 8th grader.
Yeah.
She need her mother.
Oh man, she in a bonnet and shit.
Your mama was at work.
I just realized my son is in 8th grade.
It's about that time.
No, the fuck it ain't. Check your kids' phones. These kids doing some wild shit. These kids doing some wild shit. The little girl is fast as fuck. I done seen on his Snapchat this girl ask him was he gonna take her V card. Shocked the fuck out of me. Bitch, what?
Not to be confused with V-Bucks on Fortnite.
No. I had to look at Kim. I had to ask Kim. I feel like I'm at that age now where well, you know how mama be acting. We be like, girl, what the fuck? You know what that is? I be like, Kim, what this? He be like, her virginity.
Tease on this bullshit to where she been with these little boys so long that she just everything that just seems when they getting older and doing some old puberty shit she's just so shocked and I'm just so sick. I can't believe it, my baby. Listen, this motherfucker's 6'40" in his mouth.
I remember when I brought him
This motherfucker come around the corner. I think it's a whole grown ass nigga now.
I used to hold him in my arms.
You know how many times I've been laying in the bed and woke up and seen the shadow coming past the hallway and I almost shot out in that motherfucker. Like, who the fuck in this hell?
Yeah,
and at the end of the day, I used to hold him in my arms.
And she be on some, I can't believe my baby.
Check your fast ass daughter. Somebody big tit ass daughters. Send the tit pics. Big tit bitch. I said, listen, cause you know, you just be going to your kid's phone like, oh, they be talking about stupid shit.
In her bonnet.
Next thing I know, the little bit like this. I said, was she? Am I lying? Am I lying?
She ain't lying.
Big 10 times bigger than mine. Tell me. I said, how the fuck you know how to do this in the 8th grade?
Oh, boy.
Shit, she been touching it. Yeah, she didn't feel what she's been exploring.
Niggas is active.
I had to listen. Remember, I brought him in the room. I'm thinking he go answer a certain way. I'm like, you been thinking about sex?
Yep.
I like this.
He was like, yep.
I
Straight
said,
to the point.
so you been talking to girls about sex?
Yep.
He getting straight to the point. That's my point.
Ain't no point me lying. Hell
I'm
yeah.
like this.
Nigga in there beating this shit like it owing money, goddammit.
That's what it was. No nut November.
Yeah, when the fuck did this shit? I don't know.
The whole conversation is, I'm hurting so bad.
I'm gonna break my streak.
I'm gonna break my streak. But I'd rather wait till I
Get up in you.
to break my streak. I said, what's the streak?
I'm at work. She texted me this shit like, I'm just so motherfucking sick right
Look
now.
at this
I'm
big
like,
tit bitch. That's what I said.
I'm like,
I said
that's not what she said. You said, look at this dusty ass.
she was dusty because I said, and that was no. That's what pissed me off. She was a little dusty ass girl too. She had a fucking dirty ass bonnet on and her big tit up to her mouth. It wouldn't even bother me. She
gonna shame the shit out the little
She
girl.
was a bigger girl. You 8th grade. What the fuck is you doing? You lucky I ain't. Rob has to calm me down because I was ready to go in. He's like, don't mention it yet. So the course of them couple days, I'm gonna calm down.
Okay.
What?
It's gonna happen, sis.
It ain't gonna happen right now. Not on my watch.
That's what they probably said about y'all.
Nigga, I was the whole 18 years old. Like, not.
He's only
grade.
5 years away.
Okay, well, talk to me in 5 years.
As long as he ain't hiding motherfuckers in the closet, I don't care.
Talk to me in 5 years. It was the bathroom first.
Exactly. Don't remember the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
No, that apple that ain't mine.
Oh,
Somebody was
yes.
the other one was making pornos in their mama house. You know their mama go to church all the damn time. Why is you making pornos on the VHS?
Hey, we can't do that. So what you think you gonna do?
On the VHS, and then when she come home, thinking she watching Beauty and the Beast because that's her favorite. It's you and your friend on this girl.
Bang, 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 bang.
I will not stand for it.
Squirtle.
Nope. I'm on their ass. Now I gotta watch that little one, cause he been watching and taking notes.
Yeah, he gonna be out the chain.
So once again, like we said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, remember practice safe sex.
Go to your kids'
No. Practice safe sex.
Practice safe sex, but in case you fuck up,
And
go
still
to
pull
your
out.
kids' phones. Them little girls is nasty.
Them little boys ain't nothing better.
Them little girls is sending big tit pics.
Them little boys ain't they sending little penis pics.
No. This is one thing I will give him.
He
said send me a picture. She come with the big tit pic. He said
That
I was talking about your face.
And I was looking like, yeah, you came out ahead anyway, bro. I seen her face.
I'm talking about, I done had 2 kids. The little 8th grade bitch built like me, fupa and all.
I was like, yeah. You came out ahead with the tits instead of the face, buddy.
Listen, I
Hey, man, I feel wrong as a motherfucker saying this shit.
I do not. I was so bad because I'm
that
like,
shit pissed me off though. I'm
I'm like, this the type of girls he like.
It wasn't even about her. It was just like, damn, why is you doing this already? Like the fuck.
I was pissed about that, but I was offended. This the type of girl you just do anything.
Then the motherfucker, they get to
What's
talking.
been going on?
Hold on, she offended. Then if you scroll down some more, it was like, yeah, the internet was out because my stepdaddy was on some annoying ass shit. I'm just the annoying ass stepdaddy and shit. Nigga, tell her the truth why the motherfucking internet was off. It was only off for you.
Well,
You got blocked off the internet because you be on
that was
bullshit.
the whole conversation. Parents, Google No Nut November, because this is why these kids is talking about streaks and shit. If you hear your baby talking about streaks, they talking about jacking off.
No. If you hear your baby talking about triple N, it's triple N. It's
I'm
No
like,
Nut
what the
November.
fuck is...
It was no shave November. That's what I heard.
No, we did Google it because Rob didn't believe it.
I didn't believe this shit, so we Googled it, and it's
was
apparently
No
it's a
Nut
thing.
November.
But afterwards, what was the next month?
Destroy Dick December.
Destroy your dick December. You supposed to beat
He
the
said-
shit out that
he
motherfucker.
Said he didn't know about that.
Yeah, like how you didn't know? Right? How you don't know about destroy your dick December, but you knew about No Nut November?
Well, destroy your shit. Damn.
Yeah, that motherfucker was saying you got to go in there. You got to get all of November's nut out.
I was
Keep
like,
your pipes clean.
is this a thing?
What's the point?
I Googled that shit like, nah.
And this is why I hate these little niggas sitting there on YouTube watching these gamer niggas all the time. What the
It
fuck
wasn't
these
even
gamer
that.
niggas
No,
doing?
because he was on the basketball team. I guess this was a conversation they were having. And he said,
That's why you
"I'ma
niggas
do
was
it too."
losing.
Yeah, you gotta let that out.
Your daughters is
First
nasty.
of all, at the time when I was in school, me and my niggas weren't talking about beating our meats together, nigga. We just knew. I just assumed you niggas did it.
I don't know. I think I can't wrap my
I
head.
just assumed, hey, you probably you my age. That motherfucker probably thrive. You doing what you do. We not talking about, hey, boy, did you beat your meat last night?
I still can't wrap my head around
No, it's November. You can't rub it out.
8th graders doing this shit. But I mean, I guess it's nothing new. The technology is what's new. But I'm like, that's
Everything is over
that's
sexualized.
so dangerous for a girl that young to be. I said, well, if she sent that picture to you, what makes you think she didn't send it to nobody else? So I'm sure this big tit picture is circulating around, and boys are not, that age are not mature enough or responsible enough.
That's gonna be a
Yeah,
lesson
because we didn't
learned for
have cell phones and text messages and pic messages when I was growing up.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So it was different. Now, I ain't gonna lie though, probably if we did have had it, a lot of them little bras would have probably, a lot of them bitches I grew up with would have been sending their little titty pictures too.
Mm-hmm.
Them bitches was fucking.
Emailing or what? Yeah, y'all would have to fax them joints.
Yeah, I don't want no facts, man.
She was grainy, huh? You had a flip phone.
And pictures.
So here we going with the old niggas.
I had a flip phone.
That's what y'all gonna do?
No, I had a flip phone.
There wasn't no flip phone when I was in school.
Oh,
Straight house phone.
No, I had a cell phone, but it was just the one. So it was a solid phone. I didn't get a flip phone. The StarTech.
you had the Zach Morris.
The StarTech came out. I was about 17, 18.
Hey,
I got one of them.
Zach Morris was my dude. I was like, he's so fly. He got a phone. Look at his white ass. He cute. Rest in peace, Screech.
I think. Nah, Screech was racist.
Oh,
I think.
His name was
Dustin
Dustin Diamond.
Yeah, he's a racist.
Yeah, Dustin.
We not
Dustin.
rest in peace, Rush.
Yeah, fuck Rush. I won't even know to speak on a nigga.
Rush.
You did, and I hope you burn in hell, bitch ass nigga.
Who's Rush?
Rush Limbaugh.
Rush Limbaugh.
Fuck Rush Limbaugh.
They told me I was wrong because I
I don't know who
said,
that
ain't God good?
Yeah, fuck that
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, nobody.
Old radio personality.
Oh, and Larry King also passed.
What?
Larry King died like a month ago, cuz.
No, it wasn't a month ago.
It's been some weeks.
The weeks is not a month.
It's only 4
Larry
weeks
King
in a
died?
month.
It wasn't even 4.
Nah, Larry been gone for a minute.
No, he hasn't. What? You always trying to argue and you don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what you
I
talking
don't know
about.
who Larry King is. That's fucked up. How he died? Just being old and shit.
COVID.
Larry King died January 23rd.
That ain't a.
Today is February 21st.
And so I said rest in peace.
Niggas can't never. Hey, you ever notice, fellas, that women can never admit they wrong, and you can blatantly point out they wrong, and they'll be like, "So I told you such and such."
Still not a month. Though. It ain't the 23rd. The fuck? Tuesday, it'll be a month.
See what I'm talking about?
Well,
Larry gone.
So I was right.
No, it hasn't. On Tuesday, it'll be a month. You act like it happened 2020.
I said it'd been about a month ago.
You said he been gone a long time.
You made it seem like he just
Almost
died.
as long as Cicely.
Why do you keep bringing up these dead ass people?
damn. No.
Because this is our memoriam section. In memoriam.
When the fuck did we get one of them?
Today. God.
So I'm memorial. Hey, Rush Limbaugh.
Fuck you.
Rush Limbaugh.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you.
Rush Limbaugh, bitch ass nigga.
For a niddle. Niddle.
Okay. So, that was the next topic.
What?
The trend of over-sexualizing. Not just women, because men have been doing it too. From the TikTok challenges, Busted, the Silhouette Challenge, OnlyFans.
Yeah, why y'all females be wanna be out here busting it open and
It's
shit?
not, it wasn't just females.
It ain't just female. Oh, okay.
And,
Niggas,
of course,
what?
Instagram.
Instagram did it though.
Yeah, that was the beginning.
Yeah.
Instagram make more.
I mean,
Motherfuckers ain't making- they
sex
getting money.
sells. I mean,
Yeah.
people are addicted to attention and likes and
Yeah.
followers. And
That's what it is.
I mean, everybody wants to feel desirable. I remember I had a friend, and she would post the most inappropriate stuff
Her ass cheeks.
for. No,
Likes
not
and
even
shit.
not even necessarily
Her titties in the
pictures.
bonnet.
For likes.
Just posting shit like why.
It's raining and I need a dick in my throat.
Yes. Why does anybody need to know that? Why does anybody need to know that you're horny because
Oh my
it's
God.
raining? Like,
Oh, I'm so horny
And I
today,
felt-
and then
I
why?
felt like it was time to cut the friendship short because bitch, we in two different places.
Oh, did anybody else smell the air? It made me so horny.
I
Smell
feel-
the air.
I feel like as a mother, there's a way to conduct yourself. Leave something to the imagination.
That's how she became a mother, by fucking.
Yeah, but everybody does that. Who needs to know that? The proof is the child. Why you need to tell people?
She wasn't telling them how she got the child. She was saying that she wanted to continue practicing making babies.
She was trying to get to it right then and there, so she wanted somebody to slide up in that inbox.
So how you feel about girls that post that type of stuff for attention? I mean, because ultimately, men are the ones that feed those Instagram models and those. likes and
Because you know why? The reason that shit is always gonna be old goof ass dude. It's always gonna be that old horny motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Them the same niggas that thank a female every time that they get added.
It's not even just them.
No, it's not. But I'm just saying, it's always like it's a lot of dudes that are just on some old really fuck ass, creepy ass, nasty, sexualized shit.
Yeah.
And a female do any little thing and they automatically take it. And I've seen a lot of niggas like I know niggas right now. We be talking and they be like, look. Man, I don't even like chicks that do all this shit. I be like, well, that ain't even that serious. Like, what she doing? Yeah, but you know, she do this right here on the goddamn page. Like, it's niggas that misogynistically be thinking, a chick, did she do anything sexual or any? It don't even have to be sexual. Just anything that they deem is not is too much. Is oh man, you know, blah blah blah. But at the same time, these the same niggas that go to strip clubs and.
I mean, but that's the thing. So you would have okay.
Y'all liking these bitches pictures and all this shit.
Oh, goodness. So would you be okay with your girl doing those things?
Negative.
But you like those. But you like pictures of girls who do those things.
Okay, I'll let my girl do it, but she sending it to me. Like if she,
No, I'm just talking about on the gram or Facebook or TikTok. So why is it okay for you to like pictures of other women doing it?
They ain't my woman.
Yeah.
No, just play.
I mean, especially if you were single young man, you know what I mean? You don't like that shit.
Not just single.
But not single, you know what I'm saying? Cause I slip up all the time.
How's it okay? It's okay for them to do that and you can like it, but my woman better not do it. You obviously like it if you're liking that picture.
But I don't even know this girl. I ain't worried about her, and I ain't planning on seeing her.
It's just the same as like, why do you like?
What nigga don't like?
Why do square people like trap music, and why do trap niggas like slow music? I mean, what you like is what you like. What you like to look at is what you like to look at. I like to watch action movies and comedies. Why do people like watching Lifetime movies?
Okay, but you said
that's subjective.
Would you like to look at? So a girl could be half dressed, but if your girl wears something even remotely revealing, it's an issue. But you like to look at it, so what's the issue? You just don't want nobody else looking at it.
Why would I need everybody else looking at it?
If titties,
see, the thing of, I mean, like it. Go ahead. I ain't gonna cut you off.
If the ass and titties and shit is not out, you know what I mean? Like, so say through shit cold, as long as the shit covered up. All the important shit is covered up. You know what I mean?
In a classy way. Don't just have your shit. Just I've been seeing lately chicks been wearing, you know, them sheer shirts, the see-through shirts. They've been literally just wearing those just by themselves, just titties out.
Titties out and all that. Like,
but I think
my shorty can't wear no shit like that.
I think what we saying is like, it's not the fact that your girl can't wear certain things that may be considered
I just don't want but you know what I mean?
Provocative or whatever the fuck. It's the placing, it's the time frame, and to be 100, what women don't understand is, for the most part, a lot of men don't mind seeing chicks wearing provocative shit or half naked shit, but I'm gonna be honest with you, a majority of us, we get tired of seeing this shit too. We get tired of listen, man, there's so many motherfuckers on my social media. Listen, man, at a certain point, it's like, all right, bitch, I didn't seen enough of you.
Yeah, I know bitches that be on that shit 24/7.
Yeah, like, it's cool.
So to be clear,
I don't mind seeing my girl wearing this shit, but for me, I don't need you walking the streets wearing this shit.
I don't need you being on the net, you know what I mean?
What do you consider too much?
Ass and titties out. Like titties, the nipples, all that shit.
But you like the next woman doing it.
No, that's what I just said. We don't always like that shit. Like,
it's like
y'all don't be on Instagram like, damn.
It's like porn. Everybody watch porn or watch porn before.
You don't ask. You know what? Y'all don't ask this question when Sports Illustrated puts out a swimsuit model. That's you.
Yeah.
They half-assed in.
We do.
But my thing is, like, that's not considered over sexualized. That's just considered. No, it's considered just the fucking art or whatever the fuck. Like, it's cool. Like, if you go to the beach, a motherfucker wear a two-piece. So what's the difference between that, me seeing that, and me saying, okay, well, that's cool, but then a motherfucker wearing some other shit, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool, I ain't tripping on it. Like, I don't care what. The thing I think people don't understand is, like, if it's motherfuckers that I'm not in touch with, I don't care what the fuck they doing. I can only control what's in my life and around me.
Right.
So a chick that's on Instagram, I can scroll through, be like, look what this bitch wearing. I can't control what she posts, but I can say something about the motherfucker I'm with, my significant other. Yeah.
Damn, I can hear my breathing.
Yeah. You.
No. I don't never wear
You
anything.
kill me with
that's
this
not,
old no shit. Don't keep
no,
doing that
because
shit.
I don't never wear anything
But don't keep sitting
that's
there making
not
it seem like you
put together.
But
and
at the same time, let's get one thing cleared. Don't sit there and make it seem like I'm not gonna have some sort of an input.
I mean, you can say your piece.
Ain't no just say like my shit is just some empty words. let's just be 100 out here, goddamn it.
What I'm saying is, I'll take it into consideration.
Ain't no consideration. It is what it is.
If I buy some clothes, I'm gonna wear them.
You can wear them all around the house all you goddamn want to.
No,
Bet you don't. Bet you.
Not what I buy clothes for.
Listen, my shorty, we went out last night, and she had on one of them see-through joints, the shirts and shit.
Yeah, they used to be in my gym.
What?
What was wrong with it?
There wasn't nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
She had asked me, she was like, "You like this?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool." You know what I'm saying? She was still covered up and shit though. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool."
Yeah, it's not what you wear, it's how you wear it.
Those are the rules.
When showing nothing, you know what I mean? It was sexy too at the same time.
So what's considered dressing single?
Ass naked is coming out to the motherfucker.
I never dressed like that when I was single.
In the nude. No.
Ass, titties. No.
Nah, say it again, sis.
What's considered dressing single?
For women,
I mean, because no matter what y'all say, y'all, cause I know a lot of men be like, well, that's what make other men feel like it's okay, blah, blah. What a woman wears has nothing to do with anything. Like, a woman can't ask to be assaulted or any of that.
That's a completely different argument.
Well, I just put
That's
that
a completely
out
different
there.
argument. No, but what a woman wears doesn't justify her being assaulted. That's a completely different argument than dressing single or dressing provocatively. The females get raped dressed like fucking librarians.
This is my point. I said a lot of men will say dressing single or is dressing provocative, and that brings unwanted attention.
yeah.
Dressing for attention, dressing
for
where it
attention
brings
is
attention
not
is dressing single. Because at the end of the day, even men dressed single to a point. At a certain point, you did certain shit that made motherfuckers look at you.
So how do men dress single?
A flashier, more certain type of way.
You dress different single than in the relationship?
No, it's the same.
No.
I say.
She's 25.
You dress different single than in a relationship?
There's a difference in the way you move.
What do you wear that's different?
I feel like my shit is just more subtle in a relationship than it was when I was single.
Hold on, I'm trying to think back.
Now you trying to
When
think
you
back.
were single, you still dress the same way.
And
I don't know. I don't think those are just. I don't know. I don't think niggas don't just throw on our shit.
Jack your slacks.
Jacking our
So
slacks.
you don't jack your slacks no more, basically.
I don't even get to wear slacks anymore.
Don't say you don't get to. Why don't you get
I'm always at work.
Well, you're here with us today.
Barely.
Why you didn't put no slacks on?
Cause I got on jeans.
Exactly. You can put on slacks. You just chose not to.
The fuck is your point?
Why is you talking about? Why is you making it literal like you don't wear slacks anymore? Jackie, your slacks is jeans, fucking joggers.
Oh man, you just ruined a joke. God damn.
But yeah, all that other shit.
What's for dinner? That's what's been on my mind lately.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner? I'm gonna need to make something happen soon.
Well, wrap it up then, B.
Warm it up, Chris. I'm about to.
No.
Just what I was wanted.
Wrap it up, B.
Go ahead and get your money though, y'all on that OnlyFans and all that shit. I'll make an OnlyFans. I ain't gonna lie. I'll make one.
Here's the thing, like I feel like things have become more over sexualized. Like every time I look up now, there's a new challenge that's requiring motherfuckers to do something that will be considered
And that's
provocative.
why your daughters are sending big tit pics to people's sons.
Well, yeah. That adds to it. That adds to it. But things have become more over sexualized. I'm not per se saying that I'm against anything. But I've just noticed an over sexualization with a lot of things that's grown. You got bussets and busset challenges and silhouette challenges, and you know that silhouette challenge motherfuckers was figuring out how to take the red filter off looking at women naked.
It wasn't just women.
Well, you keep saying it. Listen, at the end of the day, we can say it wasn't just women, but the only motherfuckers that gonna ever be scrutinized about the shit is women. The only ones, men can do this shit and it's never gonna be considered the same. Is there a double standard in the world? Yes, there is.
The men had their whole dick out on the red.
Who cares about them having
silhouette.
it? The only one that don't need to be that we don't need to be exposed is women, because men don't get it. The only men that get exposed is gay dudes or down low dudes. It's women that get exposed because it's always some old creepy ass men out here showing women. Men ain't getting exposed like that. And if a man get exposed 9 times out of 10, he wanted to be goddamn exposed. But it's goddamn, like I said, the only motherfucker that's getting exposed is the gay dudes. Like, for real, for real. It's the women that gotta be protected like that.
Mm-hmm.
Touche.
Like, I wouldn't give a fuck about some dude out there and his shit get exposed. Yeah, nigga, you knew what you was doing. Nigga, deal with it. A female get exposed, you're gonna be like, damn, that's so creepy ass, dirty. That's some scandalous shit, nigga. Cause usually that's what happens. Man, look, every time a chick's pictures or videos get posted online, what happened? It's some old hurt, tender dick ass nigga done did the shit. Every time a nigga shit get exposed on there, what happened? Come to find out this nigga had been talking to another dude. He was trying to get him $40.
I'll take $40 right now.
I got $40. And a Cash App card.
You know the Cash App name.
$40.
Ew.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to over sexualize it. So anyway, I don't know why I still say that shit. That shit was always funny. Anyway, man, I guess that just about wraps up everything for the day.
Yeah, little slow Sunday.
Yeah, it's slow Sunday, man. It's been goddamn ice apocalypse and snovid the last week or two. It's been cold. Ain't shit been going on.
Wait till this shit is over, bro.
Oh man, it's about to be. I gotta feel. Hey, you heard it here first. I'm gonna say this about to be a stupid hot ass summer.
Stupid hot.
I can feel it.
We gonna want the winter to come back.
I can feel. I don't ever want the winter to come back.
Shit.
But it's great to be hot and up, bitch. I hate winter.
Boy,
I'm a spring baby. I hate winter.
Yeah, I love spring.
I can always find a way to stay cool. It's a bitch to get warm. But we're going to go ahead and leave y'all today. We'll see y'all when we see y'all. Hopefully everybody stays safe and healthy. And
Wear your mask.
yeah.
They may have relaxed restrictions, but wear your damn mask.
And your condoms.
Yeah. And go through your kids' phones.
And what else? Don't take the vaccine.
No, we're not doing that. We're not
what
doing
you
that.
do.
You an
do what
anti-vaxxer.
do what you. If you want to take the vaccine, take the vaccine.
Yeah,
We can't tell you not to do it. If you want to do it, you know what I'm saying? That's a personal choice. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do with
You
that
don't tell
shit.
people don't take no vaccine and you ain't wrapping it up.
Right. Right.
Damn.
Oh, Plan B.
You worry about your body, they worry about that.
Plan B pill popping ass.
Touche, man. Y'all do y'all think this way, man.
All right, man. That's it, man. We out. Holla.
Motherfucker. And cut. Beautiful guys. Dynamite.